England 2, Slovakia 1 after extra time. I've got the boys with me. What's your names, boys?
I'm Jake.
Aaron.
Boys, roller coaster of emotions. Jude Bellingham, last minute, overhead kick. What did you make of that game, man?
Oh man, roller coaster of emotions, like you say. I heard someone say with like 3 minutes to go, you can do a lot in 3, and Jude did. Yeah, and we're glad he did.
Just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. 120 minutes, last second, bicycle kick out of everything. Just unbelievable scenes.
Yeah.
And then, to go next after extra time, score again in the first minute, keep it, get the win. Unbelievable.
Like you mentioned, Harry Kane, first minute of extra time. The boys really did redeem themselves.
Yeah.
It was a slow start. What did you make of the start of the game, boys?
Just slow start, like you said, like 3 yellow cards in the first 14 minutes or something. We were looking light, we weren't looking, convincing. And it took it literally all the way to 120 minutes for us to actually look like we were going to do something.
What did you make of that first 75 minutes, really?
Poor. I mean, similar to the group stage games, and it didn't look like there was a lot of intent, but we were over the line. Similarly, I think the path to the final now is looking tasty.
You say the path to the final. Do you think a game like that, where the boys are on the back foot, they've pulled it back at the death, do you think a last-minute win or last-minute equaliser, they're winning it at extra time, do you think that can give the boys the push to go on and win it?
I hope so. And I hope Southgate sees what people like Eze, Palmer and Tony can do in the limited minutes that he's given them. Give them more. Maybe we'll get the game over in 90 next time.
Yeah. What about you?
That's what winners do. They win in they find some way to win in the last minute. Like I said, like what Jake was saying, if we can find a way to work, with the players that we've just seen, make a performance, then it's all good. We're gonna win.
Boys, got to ask, is it coming home?
Of course it is.
You're damn right it's coming home.
All right, England 2, Slovakia 1. Girls, what did you make of that?
That was such a good game.
Happy?
Yes.
At the end of it was like tie, but no, we smashed
Yeah,
it.
Kane, big up Jude Bellingham. Love you both. Mwah.
What did you?
Sorry.
That's all right. What did you make of Bellingham's goal? Was you impressed?
Absolutely beautiful right there, right?
What did you think of Bellingham's goal?
No, loved it. Like it was amazing.
What do you think of Gareth Southgate's tactics? Was you bored in the opening minutes?
The first 90 minutes was so bad, and if we didn't get that last goal, everyone would have been so down, and we wouldn't have got through. But thank God.
We did it.
Should have brought on Palmer earlier, but we let it slide. We let it slide all the way.
Boys, England 2, Slovakia 1 after extra time. Got to be happy with that.
Do you know what? Happy, but I think lucky. I think happy, brilliant atmosphere in there, but lucky.
Yeah, I agree. Like, we're really lucky, but I think that was the worst performance we've done this Euros. And I think Southgate was that close to getting sacked. Thank God for Jude and Kane, but it's still not great. But you got to take it.
Right, let's talk about that. People have been underwhelmed, disappointed with the performances. I just said to your boys, do you think that's the performance, the result that they need to maybe give them that extra lease of life?
I think that Jude goal potentially could be the spark.
Because that's like an all-timer goal,
It's a bit of a moment of magic. I love Jude, me. It's a bit of a moment of magic, but I think we'll tell within 20 minutes of the Switzerland game. I think within 20, if they're still passing around the back, I think we'll go out to them.
Because I thought going through to the knockout stage was enough, but today you saw again the first half an hour. We had a bit more play, a bit more style, but it was still just flat. And going forward, it was just.
I think Palmer's got to start right away.
Yeah.
I think Palmer's, because he came on, and you know what? He actually offered something a bit different.
Let's talk about that. Palmer did come on. It moved Saka into left back. Do you think Saka should go left back? Trippier was getting some. He's had a lot of criticism on left back, hasn't he?
He has. Every time, and I think being a naturally right-footed player, playing left back
awkward.
is tough. But every time Saka does get the ball that deep, it is a bit like it is. But I like Saka. I think he's a good player, but I think when he gets the ball that deep, I think you start to get a little bit shaky there. I think, but so far it's been 4 games. I don't think Saka's offered a couple good crosses here and there, but when Palmer's come on, I think he showed more positive, more one-on-one take-ons and all of that kind of stuff.
Do you agree?
I agree. I think Palmer's got to start, but then you're in the predicament. Does that mean Saka's got to go? And personally, I don't think Saka against a top team at left back is going to be. It feels like we're just shoving him in there for no reason. I'd rather have an established defender. But then it's like Foden's not been brilliant either. But you've got to keep Foden in that
You
team.
mentioned Joe Gomez. He must be sitting on the bench thinking, why did you bring me?
Gomez played 15 games at left back for Liverpool this season. He was
Really well as well.
He was unbelievable. That guy he can play it. He can.
Why do you
play
think
it.
Southgate's not giving him a chance?
I just think Southgate likes what he knows. I think, and you know what? It is working. We defend so well. It's just to be fair, I think probably the left back position, even though we've been a bit shaky, probably isn't the problem. I think it's more going forward. It's more the build up.
So you say you think we'll tail off in the Switzerland game. Does that mean we're not going to win it? You boys don't think it's coming home?
You don't know, because I can already see it. 90+5, Jude Bellingham, header, bang.
Like
and then you'll see it all over Instagram.
One of these. Surely that overhead kick is giving you a bit of hope, surely.
It shows we've got a bit of character in the last few minutes.
We've got the talent.
We've got the talent, we've just got to use our heads.
Here's the thing, I think England are so good at passing the ball around the back. I think no matter who we play, we'll just bore them to death. So Slovakia aren't that good of a team. Switzerland are a good team. I mean, they were great against Italy. I still think we'll pass them around the back for 80 minutes and it will just be exactly the same. So I think whoever we play, I think you'll probably watch a similar game. I think it's tournament football. And do you know what? If it gets us through, however much as a fan, I hate watching it. If it's tournament football and it gets us through, it gets us through. But
is it coming home?
It's coming home.
It's coming home! Come on, England!
Come on!
I'm joined by my boys we spoke the other night. Just let the people know who you are.
I'm Reece. My name's Juliana.
Boys, what a performance in the end. England 2, Slovakia 1. Roller coaster. Impressed?
I know what? Everyone said in the group stage we were rubbish, zero attacking football. We did attack tonight, but Slovakia turned up, so fair play to them. We got the goals in the end. I knew all along, once we score, we'll get the second early. Harry Kane did that for us real quick. The limbs was unreal. Like I couldn't even have it. It was all of a sudden Bellingham scoring, and then it felt like 30 seconds later Kane's gone and scored. This is our year. We've got the easy side of the route, don't get me wrong, but you can only top the group. You can do what you can. You can only play what's in front of you. Go on, England!
Like I said before, it's too defensive, but we can't be doing this late in the rounds. We can't be doing this in the semi-final. Like.
Let me get you on that. You said it's too defensive. Do you think that last-minute equaliser and then going on to win it, do you think that will give him a spark?
He brought in Ivan Toney and everyone at Eze and all of those players. That's why he's more attacking, and that's why we scored at the end. But we can't be doing that every round. We're going to lose otherwise. We got Austria, Netherlands in the next round. It's going to be tough. Switzerland as well. We can't be doing that every game. But
you mentioned Toney, Palmer. Do you want to see any of them from the start?
100%. We need one or two of them. Tony's a good hold-up player, and Palmer, he creates chances. We need him, 100%.
I feel like Eze tonight, he was exceptional when he came on. He'd done his job, he was winning the ball, he was carrying it so well. It was like in 2021 when everyone was calling out for Grealish to come on, and Eze came on, he carried the ball so well, he's winning fouls left, right and centre. He was going to create the odd chance. He's just one of them players. He done so well when he came off the bench, bringing more and more. Obviously, with the season Foden had, and with Saka had, you're not going to naturally drop him from the starting 11. But 70th minute, it's worth bringing players on that. Toney and Eze, they created so many chances. They offered something different. It's a little less direct from their feet, but it was exceptional tonight, and the atmosphere was unbelievable.
We got Switzerland up next. They just knocked out Italy, who did beat us in that 2020 Euros final. You confident we can get past them? Much sterner opposition than Slovakia.
I'm not as confident as today, but we've got to play it out and just see how it goes. Like, we've got to play Palmer and Harry Kane and Saka. They've all got to play, and we've got to score goals. We can't score one goal in 90 minutes. It's got to be more, 2 or 3 goals at least. But I reckon this will go extra time, this one. But
go on, boys. Listen, I mean, Italy from 2021 were a completely different side. I don't think they're as good as they was when they won the Euros. They was on an unbelievable run. They're dropping players like Locatelli, who had an unbelievable Euros last tournament. I'm more worried about Switzerland, but I'm more than confident that we can go in and beat Switzerland. We're an exceptional team. We've got the players of star quality, Bellingham, your Kanes. They are Ballon d'Or potential winners. And it's just a matter of backing the manager, trusting Southgate. At times it didn't look like he was going to win it tonight. He made the right subs, and those subs made a difference. So get behind him. Football can come home. It is more than possible.
You've led me there. Your friends just joined us. Boys, is it coming home?
It's coming home. Yeah. It's coming home. Yeah. It's now coming home, I'll be honest.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.